Welcome to the 5th episode of Meet the Curator. This series is brought to you by the Real Scientist Nano team. Our goal is to provide a platform where scientists can communicate their work and interact with the public. With that in mind, every week we introduce you to a scientist working in the field of materials or nanoscience, who would be curating the RealSci_Nano Twitter account. Stay tuned to meet this week's curator. Hello everyone. Today we have with us Svenja Lohmann. She is a PhD student at Uppsala University in Sweden at the Department of Physics and Astronomy. Hi Svenja, really nice to have you on the podcast. How are you?
Nice that you're having me. I'm glad you're here.
Wonderful. Let's begin. Please explain your research in simple words, like really, really simple words.
Okay, I am in a field where we use ion beams, so charged particles, to analyze materials. So we are looking at questions, for example, which kind of elements are contained in a material, or which structure does it have, or which thickness has a really thin, like nanometer thin film, for example. I'm specifically focusing on very, very low energy, so really slow ions, and how they, on a more fundamental level, interact with electrons in material.
Wow. That is so cool. It's really cool. All right, let's move on to the next question. What can the followers expect in your curation week?
So I will, of course, give a short introduction of myself, but mostly also of the lab I'm working in. I think I'm working in, which is in Sweden called a national infrastructure. So it's a rather big accelerator lab, which is used for many purposes, among them this materials analysis with ions. So I will show cool pictures of accelerators for sure. Be prepared for that. And I hope to take you with me through my daily life in the lab as well. So I would like to show you how do you do an experiment. And I would like to tell a bit about my latest project, because I spent a good time of the last year on this. So I'm really excited and proud about it. And I would like to, talk a bit about that as well. And yes, if there's time, I might go into how doing a PhD in Sweden is. I'm absolutely open for questions about this anytime as well.
And I think by doing PhD in Sweden, you also mean that doing a PhD in Sweden as a foreign student.
Yes,
Yeah?
Yes, definitely. I would like to. I mean, I think it's different when you move to a different country, you learn a different language. As I said, I'm going to teach tomorrow in Swedish. So, yes, it's an extra experience.
Awesome. Will you also be teaching in the curation week?
I will, kind of teaching, but I'm going to more listen to students giving presentations, basically the popular science talks they heard from researchers at the department.
Oh, please live tweet that. The followers would be interested. I personally would definitely be interested in reading about what the students have learned.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that would be really cool. All right. Well, Svenja, thank you very much. We are looking forward to your curation week and learning more about your science and you.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed the podcast. To know more about us, please visit our website, realscientistnano.org, and follow us on Twitter at realsci_nano.